All right, today we're diving into a sound that honestly shouldn't even be possible. We're talking about a spooky song coming from a comet, way out in the dead silence of space. This is the incredible mystery of the Singing Comet. So, right off the bat, we've got a major paradox. I mean, we all learned this in school, right? Space is a vacuum, it's totally, completely silent. So, how in the world can a comet be singing? And what kind of song could it be that would have scientists just scratching their heads?
Okay, so let's rewind to 2014. The European Space Agency has this spacecraft, Rosetta, and it's getting super close to its target, a comet named 67P. And as it gets closer, it picks up something, well, something totally bizarre. The data it was sending back to Earth wasn't just cold, hard numbers. It was this strange, rhythmic melody. It didn't take long for scientists to give it a nickname, the Song of the Singing Comet.
But to really get why this song is such a big deal, why it's so mind-blowing, we've got to talk about the basic rule of physics it seems to just completely ignore. It really comes down to a basic physics clash. Here on Earth, sound needs something to travel through, right? A medium, like the air we breathe. But space, it's a vacuum. There's nothing for sound waves to vibrate. So there should be nothing, silence. And yet, Rosetta heard a song. That, right there, is the core of this whole puzzle.
So what was it? What did the spacecraft actually pick up? Let's get into the nitty-gritty of this impossible sound.
Okay, so here's our first big clue. Rosetta wasn't listening like we do with a microphone. Nope. What its instruments actually detected were these weird oscillations, basically vibrations, in the magnetic field surrounding the comet. So think about that. This wasn't sound in the traditional sense, but more like a silent magnetic beat. And get this, the frequency of these vibrations was unbelievably low. We're talking just 30 to 40 millihertz. To give you some perspective, that's thousands of times lower than anything the human ear could even dream of hearing. It's practically nothing. And this is super important to understand. That spooky song you can listen to online, that's not what Rosetta actually heard. To make it something we could hear, scientists had to speed the recording up, like thousands of times. By doing that, they jacked up the pitch way, way up. They basically took this silent, super low magnetic pulse and turned it into that haunting melody that got everyone talking. So, okay, we've got a magnetic song coming from a comet. The obvious next question for any scientist is, what's causing it? And pretty quickly, a few different theories started to bubble up. All right, theory number one, and it's the front runner. It has to do with something called plasma waves. So here's the idea. The comet gets close to the sun, it starts to heat up, right? And it starts shooting out these jets of charged gas. Well, that gas smacks right into the solar wind, that constant stream of particles the sun is always blasting out. That cosmic collision is what they think creates the vibrations in the magnetic field, the very vibrations Rosetta picked up.
Then there's theory number two. This one suggests the source isn't something happening to the comet, but something happening inside it. Just imagine, like tiny little storms of micro-lightning or little electrical currents zapping around deep inside the comet's core. The idea is that this internal electrical storm could be what's generating those magnetic vibes that Rosetta found.
And of course, you knew this was coming, right? You can't have a mysterious sound from space without someone suggesting aliens. The internet just lit up with this idea. People were saying, hey, maybe this isn't natural at all. Maybe it's a signal, an intelligent one. Like an alien broadcast. And really, this quote just nails the whole alien signal theory. Is there any scientific proof for it? Absolutely zero. But does it capture the imagination? You bet. It's a really fun idea to think about, but for now, it's got to stay in the science fiction category.
Okay, so we've got a couple of solid scientific theories, but here's where it gets really interesting. This is the big twist. Even with these great ideas, this mystery is nowhere near being solved. And this is really the bottom line. Even with compelling theories like plasma waves or those internal electrical zaps, scientists still can't point to one and say, that's it, that's the cause. The ideas are great, but the concrete proof just isn't there yet. The case is still very much wide open. So that leaves us with a ton of amazing questions, doesn't it? Like, what exactly was making that sound? Was the comet singing for a reason, or was it just some random cosmic burp? How long has this been happening? And here's a big one for me. Is this a one-off thing, or are there tons of other singing comets out there that we just haven't found yet? I mean, when you stop and think about it, it's pretty profound. In this huge, silent theater we call space, this little chunk of ice and rock was humming a tune all its own, a song without a composer and with a message we still can't understand. It really makes you wonder, if one little comet can be hiding a secret this weird, what else is out there? What other cosmic symphonies are being played on frequencies we don't even know how to listen for yet? Maybe the universe is just full of music and we're only now learning how to tune the radio.